Hello, welcome to OJ Studios. Please enjoy this week's chapter of Punishment 2, Return of Amanda, by Olivia Julius. I stood in the crowd watching as Brittany and Emily got their photos taken with the newly crowned Easter court. Both Brittany and Emily smiled widely as they sat on the front row of the bleachers. All the attention that Rhea had put onto me when she ousted me was gone. Now people were focused on the new Easter King and Queen, the new Easter Junior King and Junior Queen, and the new Easter Prince and Princess. Brittany and Emily radiated with joy, their tiaras sparkling in the sunlight as they embraced their roles in the Easter court. The crowd cheered and applauded as the official photos were taken, capturing the essence of the celebration. I felt a renewed sense of confidence. The support from Brittany, Emily, and my family had fortified me, and I embraced the opportunity to enjoy the fair as Amanda. The uncertainty and fear that had gripped me earlier now seemed like a distant memory. I absent-mindedly played with the skirt of the dress as I watched. Mom had offered to let me go ahead and change into the shorts and tank top that Brittany had picked out for me. But I decided to wait until Brittany and Emily were done getting their photos taken. Brittany and Emily joined me in the crowd, and we wandered through the fairgrounds together, indulging in the festivities. The smell of cotton candy, the laughter of children, and the vibrant colors of the rides created an atmosphere of joy. We had 2 hours until Rebecca took Brittany and I to the cabin for our yearly tradition of us hanging out there while the grown-ups relaxed at Aunt Georgia's home. That was 2 hours to ride the rides. The three of us ran over to the trailer and we all got changed into less formal clothes so we could go on the fair rides without getting our dresses dirty or torn up. As we changed into our more casual attire, the excitement of the fair rides ahead filled the air. The sun dipped lower on the horizon, casting a warm glow over the fairgrounds, and the vibrant lights of the rides began to flicker to life. "Ready to go, Amanda?" Brittany asked, a mischievous grin on her face. "Absolutely!" I replied, feeling a surge of anticipation. The thought of experiencing the exhilarating rides with my friends eclipsed any lingering worries from earlier in the day. With our changed outfits, we headed back to the heart of the fair, where the exhilarating rides awaited us. The laughter and screams of joy from the various attractions added to the lively ambience, creating an atmosphere of shared happiness. Our first stop was the Ferris wheel, the same one that had symbolized our resilience earlier in the day. As we ascended into the night sky, the twinkling lights of the fair below transformed into a magical panorama. We exchanged laughter and stories, savoring the carefree moments. From the Ferris wheel, we moved on to more daring rides. The roller coaster offered twists and turns that made our hearts race, and the spinning teacups elicited peals of laughter as we twirled around. With each ride, the worries of the day faded further into the background, replaced by the thrill of the fair. As the hours flew by, we explored every corner of the fairgrounds, trying out the various attractions that beckoned with their bright lights and enticing music. Eventually, the time came for Rebecca to take us to the cabin. I sighed knowing that this meant that Brittany was going to have to say goodbye to Emily. Even though Brittany will see her again at her next ballet class, I won't get to see her until next year when I come back from Indianapolis. "I guess it's time for Brittany and I to go," I said, looking at the time on my phone. "Yeah, I wish I could have spent more time with you, Amanda," Emily said sadly. Then an idea popped into my head. I quickly took both Brittany and Emily by the hand and led them to the stage area where a local band was trying to sing a song by Katy Perry and failing. I found Mom standing next to the stage talking with Aunt Georgia. I approached them with Brittany and Emily in tow, excitement bubbling within me. Mom turned towards me, a curious expression on her face. "Hey Mom, Can Emily come to the cabin too? I asked. Mom looked at me, then at Aunt Georgia, considering the request. Last year Brittany was invited to the cabin without me even knowing. So how hard could it be to allow one extra girl to come along this year? Does Emily know about you? Mom asked while looking at both Emily and me. I was about to answer Mom with just a simple yes. But then Emily stepped forward. Yes, I know that Adam is really a boy, he was punished last year and had to dress up when he came here, and this year he came back as Amanda because Brittany made him. Plus, I'm transgender myself, so a boy who dresses as a girl is cool in my book. Mom's expression shifted from curiosity to understanding. She glanced at Aunt Georgia, who nodded in agreement. It seemed that Emily's openness and acceptance of my situation had played a significant role in swaying my mom's decision. Alright then, Mom said with a warm smile. Emily, you're more than welcome to join the girls at the cabin. As long as it's okay with your parents. Emily's face lit up as soon as Mom said that. She took both Brittany and I's hands, and we went to find either one of her mothers. We found Emma in line to get a hot dog. Mom! Mom! Emily called out, her excitement evident in her voice. Emma turned around, a questioning look on her face. What's going on, Emily? Is everything alright? With a wide grin, Emily shared the news. Amanda invited me to join them at the cabin. Can I go, please? Emma looked at Emily, then at Brittany, and finally at me. I could sense the concern in her eyes, but Emily's genuine happiness seemed to ease any reservations she might have had. Is it okay with your parents, Amanda? Emma asked, her motherly instincts showing. Emily nodded eagerly. Yes, Mom. Her mom and aunt are totally cool with it. Please, can I go? It sounds like so much fun. With a chuckle, Emma agreed. Alright then, if her parents are on board, and you're sure you want to go, have a great time, sweetheart. Just go by the house and grab some overnight stuff. Emily squealed with joy, and we all shared a group hug, grateful for the unexpected turn of events that brought us even closer. Rebecca and Ethan, both found us, after telling them that Emily was also coming with us. Ethan rolled his eyes and mumbled "Great more little girls" under his breath. I wanted to correct him and tell him that I was still a boy. I was still Adam. But with how this vacation was going it seemed to be harder and harder. I'll be Adam when I get back to Indianapolis. For right now I am a girl named Amanda and I am with my two best friends.